if you're going to explore the Ozarks, of course, a great way to do it is to come to Branson. And the best way to explore this area, well, it's right behind me there. Pink Jeep. I have got Gerald with me. Pink Jeep Tours. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Okay. Give everybody the skivvy on what the Pink Jeep is all about.
Well, we are a company that started in Sedona, Arizona. Matter of fact, the same year that Silver Dollar City started in 1960.
Oh.
A few years ago, First Jet Entertainment acquired Pink Jeeps. And then in 2021, they brought us to Branson. And since then, we've been doing tours of the Branson area. We've got a couple of great tours. One takes you and tells you about all the history of downtown Branson.
Right.
The other one is the history of Table Rock Lake and Taneycomo Lake. It's something for everybody. And the culmination of the tour is the off-road experience here on Beard Mountain.
Okay. Also, just stopping up here on Beard Mountain is a big deal.
It is a big.
This is a view that is second to none in the Ozarks.
And the nice thing about it is we own the property, and we're the only ones that are allowed on the property with the Jeep. So in order to experience this spectacular view of Table Rock Lake and actually seeing the Boston Mountains on a clear day, you have to take a Pink Jeep tour.
Yeah. And the great thing is, I mean, you have Old Glory here that you can see all over this area.
Yes, we upgraded our flag this year. We installed a 60-foot mast with a 16 by 18 flag on there. So, I mean, you can see this thing from all over the country, and at night it's lit up, and it's quite a spectacle to see at night.
The great thing also is the people who are driving these Jeeps, you're going to learn a lot, and you're probably going to laugh a lot as well.
We have a unique cast of characters as our tour guides, but they go through extensive training, not only how to drive the Jeep on the off-road experience, but about all the history of the area, the flora, the fauna. I mean, everything that we can possibly give them to take a tour or to give a great tour, we give them. And then the great thing is they research on their own, and they bring stuff to the table that really interests them. So you can take 5 different tours and get 5 different experiences.
Yeah. The other thing is when you say the off-road experience, we're not talking about just going on a gravel road or anything. I mean, there's a little rock climbing with some of these tours, isn't there?
You know, we had a blank slate when we took this over,
Yes.
and we had a little bit of material to work with. So we've made some off-road elements that our guests really loved.
That is, it's a lot of fun. It's like a natural thrill ride at times is what it is. And of course, these go all over, the Branson area. You said there are the different ones. What do you think is the most fun thing that people learn when they're on one of these tours?
Well, yeah, I think it depends on the individual. I mean, you have second honeymooners that come, and their interest will be, maybe more the history and the educational part. And then you have families that come in. The kids aren't as interested in the education because they just got out of school, but the lakes, all the natural beauty that surrounds this property in the Branson area. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. It just depends on what your interest is.
Well, and it's also, I know if you're a kid, well, if you're a grown-up, but if you're a kid, you really like riding in these vehicles here.
Yeah.
These are pretty special.
Yes, they take a Jeep Wrangler and completely take them down to the frame and then put all the off-road package on, put the extended back on it so we can haul guests around. And it's a unique way to see Branson, the Ozarks.
Okay, it's a little tough to kind of describe everything in an interview like this, but if people want to check out, what types of tours, when you're open, when you can drive people around the Ozarks, seeing the best it has to offer, learning history, learning geography, geology. I know that's part. How do they find all this information?
They could go online at pjeeptours.com, and it'll give them a great description of the tours, or they can call our Branson, we call it the Jeepo.
Right.
They can call the Jeepo. Our CSRs, our customer service people, will give them a great layout of the tours that we offer and the times that it can take them.
All right. So if you're looking for a great way to explore the Ozarks, you might want to consider doing it in a Pink Jeep. Pink Jeep Tours, give them a call, have fun, learn things, and see a part of the Ozarks you probably have not seen before.